Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pikmin. We are on day 6. If y'all remember in the last episode, we got I think one other part and we opened up some more area. So let's go make our way to get some extra, well, you know what I mean, get some extra parts. So we're gonna go, I definitely want to try to get at least 2 in this part. That is my goal. So we're gonna just drag out all our blue Pikmin to start. If we got blue Pikmin, we're gonna drag them out. So let me see what we need to go to. Well, now we've got most of the place unlocked, so we can go pretty much anywhere, which is great. So first thing I'm gonna want us to do, we're gonna come here and try to build up some nectar. Hopefully we can get some nectar. There we go. I wish the nectar lasted a little bit longer, or could at least power up more Pikmin, not just the ones that hit it immediately. But you know, this is okay. Good enough for me. Alright. Now we got our team. We're going to come down here. There's a ship part not too far from here. It's actually right over here. So we're going to come get this. And we found the #1 Ionium Jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. So let's get that. Now, there is some stuff we can do over here, but honestly, it's more complicated than it's worth, I find. So we don't really need that right now, so we're just going to make our way back up here. Next thing, we're going to go bring all these Pikmin back, and we're going to go get just a bunch of reds, because we're going to go deal with that area that we broke down in the last part. Now, let's see. It's been a while since I've done this for sure. It's been... Yeah, we're going to just get whatever's left, we're going to get all of that in reds. And let's see, that should be good enough. Yeah. So let's go get situated. First, I'm going to want to power them up. You're definitely going to want to make sure you have as many flower Pikmin as possible right here. Oh, perfect. We already got that part. I feel like we could have gotten that part a lot earlier, and I just forgot. But thankfully, it's not out of the way. So it's easy enough to get. If this is damaged, I'll be dire straits. I'll have to run a system check as soon as I can. We need just 2 more parts now. We've gotten 10 parts total. So 10 parts in 6 days. I think we're on a really good track. And I'm hoping we can get more. Listen. Would Joe get over here? Seriously, enough of that. I'm kind of tired of the way they just... Oh. We're going to have to break that down eventually. But while we're over here, let's go take out a Wollywog. Whoop. If I can get away from the sheer grub, that would help too. Okay, we got him. Now, this Wollywog is going to get in the way, so we are going to... Alright, come on. Now, these things you have to be patient with. Because, you know, see, there we go. We ended up losing 1 with that. It ended up squishing. You have to be patient with them just because they do get a little, Now we have to deal with this thing. This is a puff stool. And it only appeared in... Oops. Oh wait, that lasted longer than I thought. The enemy here... Oh, Jesus Christ, it actually lasted. But we want to be careful, because those spores will zombify our Pikmin right there. So you want to be a little extra careful. let's take them out. I thought this was going to be a little bit harder than I thought, but honestly, this isn't too bad. And I think... let's get away. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I expected this fight to honestly be a lot more difficult, but honestly, that was really simple. And it's unfortunate that the puff stool only, I think it only appears in this game. Because it's not in 2, and as far as I know, it's not in 4. I found the Omega Stabilizer. I absolutely must have this piece of my battered ship as to ever fly straight again. Alright, let's get it. Guys, get the part. Please. Alright, so let's get what we have here. I'm going to probably bring that Wally Log back, just because it upset me. Or, actually, I'm going to just get the red pellet. The red pellet would be better. And you. And, yeah, join us here. Oh, no. Oh, somehow we dodged that. Oh, no. Oh! Keep running. I probably should have noticed that ahead of time, but I did not. I don't know. I think my problems with being organized with my Pikmin, maybe it's trying to tell me something. Maybe Pikmin is definitely trying to tell me something. And, okay, I see there's another area I'm supposed to go to. On the bright side, everything else is pretty clear, which is good. But, oh, man. Oh, my God, that would have been good for my blues. That would have been real good for my blue Pikmin. Oh my god, because I need more blues. I need so many more blues. And I don't know why I didn't think about that ahead of time. But no, that would have been perfect. Oh man, that's okay. There's plenty of other opportunities for getting Pikmin. So I'm not too worried if I don't get them. But we do at least have another part done. And there we go, perfect. We finished off the bottom of the ship-ish. I should be able to fly again even if I don't recover all 30 parts. Yeah, you don't need all 30. Like, you didn't need the space float for sure. Okay, so while we're waiting here, we're going to go down because I saw something I'm supposed to do. So actually, I'm going to bring everybody. Because we're going to need the whole team for this one. First thing, I'm just going to leave my blues right here on the side, because I'm going to need my reds to come over here and deal with this. Oh, turn around for me. Turn around. You know what? I was trying to make sure they didn't go in the water, but I don't think they care. Right. So when your Pikmin go in the water, unfortunately, they can drown. And I tried. I definitely tried right there. Unfortunately, my best wasn't enough to deal with it. I want to try to finish off the Forest Navel before I do anything else, because honestly, there's no real need for us to keep coming back here. So, let's take this away. I do need a decent amount of blue Pikmin. And wait, where are you going? Why are you going the long way? Just go. Pikmin, they don't make sense. I feel like Omar's just a dad to a bunch of just not too bright kids. Because unfortunately, as much as I love my baby Pikmin, they don't seem to be the brightest bulbs in the bunch. Now, once they're done with this, I'm going to have to get some yellows. Now this one, there's going to be a few things that we need to get over here. I'm going to send just the reds, because as y'all can see, there's a lot of, what's what I'm looking for? There's a lot of fire over there. I think I'm going to need all 3 colors. I could be wrong. I might just need 1 new color. But honestly, we might, if we get another part here, we might not, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me separate right here. We may not come back to this area until we do a lot more. But, oh, I can definitely get that. Let me go see. Let me check. There is something down here. And that would be another one of those parts that I was talking about that you really don't need it too much. I believe that's just a TV because, you know, at night Omar does like to watch his programs. So we're going to go get our blues that we had. How many do I have? 8. I'm going to need more. I will 150% need more blues, so we're going to go get whatever brought back over here and make our way back there. But I know I was talking about this in the last part. I'm definitely going to come back at one point and just start seeing like if my NFL predictions for this year are right. The only thing, the only team I really care about is Cleveland. I just want my Cleveland Browns to do well, and I'm from far south. So I'm not from the state of Ohio, but I always have been a Cleveland Brown fan, and I don't know why. I've always been such a diehard fan, but I definitely am. Alright, we're gonna try to. General, what is it I need to do here? Okay, I see what I need to do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that in this part, but I can most certainly try my best. So, we're just going to make our way kind of slowly up here. And once we get here, we're going to swap off our Pikmin. I'm going to want just my blue. So what is this thing again? I found my analog computer. It conveys the kind of vague data that falls outside the range of 1s and 0. It's a little bit too vague, so it isn't very helpful, but it's going to be helpful enough to get us to the next part of the video, so that's all I really care about right now. That's 100% the only thing I care about right now, getting to the next area. So we're gonna send all of our reds to come handle that because they can pass the fire a lot easier. We're just gonna make our way. Now, do I predict Cleveland this year is actually going to have a winning year? I'm a fan, but I'm also a realist, and it's not our year. I'd like it to be our year, but it's... I mean, it's kind of just a pipe dream at this point. Whatever happens this season happens. I know we have Deshaun off of suspension. Hopefully that sticks. But again, I'm not really keeping my hopes up that we're gonna have a winning year. It'd be nice if we did something other than, you know, finish last in the division. But whatever happens, happens. I have other teams I can fall back on that I can just be a bandwagon fan for. But honestly, if it comes down to it, I just hope that we pay Nick Chubb what he's worth. He's one of my favorite players right now, easily. I mean, the guy runs the whole offense on his shoulders at any given time. Dude is an absolute beast of a football player. And I don't know, like, it's kind of I feel like it's kind of a joke in some regards at how much of a fan I can be, but you know, like, you gotta show support, even if it's hard. Because no one said supporting things was easy, but on the bright side, we got the analog computer, which even though I'm not even really this isn't a necessary part, it's enough to get us to the last area of the game. This drives the outward emotions of the dolphin's computer. While it does make the computer smart, it also makes it quick to anger. It's just like my boss. Feel that. Alright, so we've increased the dolphin's capabilities 12 parts in 6 days. So we're actually on a really good, we're on a really good path right now to finishing this entire series very soon. Oh. It's not what I need, but whatever. We'll take them anyway. Was that a bread? No, it's not a bread bug. Okay. I was about to say, if that was a bread bug, I'd swear, like... Okay, good. We have every Pikmin, and once again, we're going to count down the sun. And I think this is a pretty productive episode, honestly. Like, and I can't believe these episodes are hitting the 16-plus minute mark, because it doesn't feel like I'm playing for that long, honestly. But we were able to accomplish a decent amount today, and we were able to get, I think, 3 parts in this episode, which is great. We're on the really good track, and I think there's only like 2 or 3 parts. There should be just 3 parts left in this whole area, which I'm going to need another 2 parts to get them at least. I'm not coming back here without 60 blues, because I'm going to need those for one of the parts that's just in the water. 6 days since impact. I managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches even higher to the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the Distant Spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep. Feel that, dude. Feel that. Alright, so we lost more Pikmin. I'm losing more Pikmin than I really care for in this Let's Play, but you know, I mean, nothing's perfect. But on the bright side, we get to go to the last area of the game, the Distant Spring. Or is it the last area? We'll find out later, so thank you for tuning in and watching, and I will see you in the next part.